Have you ever fancied narrowboat holidays, but a week's hire is too expensive for what you get? Buying a boat is prohibitively expensive? Well, why not consider shared ownership? Which is of course exactly what we did, otherwise I wouldn't be making this video. Towards the end of COVID, I was really fancying a holiday. And sitting alone at night, working away, watching various things on Facebook, I stumbled across a shared boat ownership opportunity. To be honest, I'm really glad we did it. It's not that expensive and you're not committed. I'd always fancied a Canal holiday, but when you're talking peak season, because we've got the kids in school, you're talking getting on for anything between $1,500 and $2,000 a week. You can go to Spain for $4,000 for that nearly. So you always end up going to Spain instead. So anyway, travel was off and this opportunity came up. Now, me being me, didn't do a hell of a lot of research, but did do a bit. All I can suggest is look into, they're all privately owned between a group of people. In our syndicate, there's 12. Now, I made the decision to go for one that's a managed syndicate, and one of the best managers out there is the BCBM. They've got a fleet of, I think, round about 20 boats. Now, what you've got to take into account is, although it's similar to renting, you do actually partially own the boat. So with that comes repair costs and everything else. Now, in some syndicates, there's only 4 people. That can be quite hefty. As I say, our syndicate's got 12 people. So you pay for your share. Our share was $2,000, and you actually own your 12th of the boat. So should you ever want out, there's a good chance you'll get your money back, or most of it. Depends on how much you're willing to sell it for. As I say, I bought probably at a high end of the market when people were desperate for any way of having a holiday, and I would say my share wouldn't sell quickly for what I paid for it, but I've had it for 3 years now. Then you also pay a monthly subscription, contribution, whatever you want to call it. For our boat, that kicks in at round about £100 a month. So over the space of a year, you pay £1,200. Now, on a syndicate of 12, that means you're going to get 4 weeks a year holiday. Obviously, not everybody's going to get the first week in August, or Easter, or Christmas. So different syndicates have different ways of doing it. Our syndicate give you a week for each season. Can't guarantee you'd always get this, but in our syndicate, we quite often get weeks come up extra. In one season, I got, I think, 7 weeks. So when you break that down, let's break it down as to what you actually buy for your subscription. You're guaranteed 4 weeks a year holiday. So if your subscription's £1,200 a year, that means each week is going to cost you £300. You compare that to the higher cost of $1,500 to $2,000 a week, it's a hell of a saving. If, of course, you enjoy Canal boat holidays. Now, you can buy a half share where you get 2 weeks a year. You can buy premium shares where you're guaranteed to get your weeks in the summer, etc., etc. So the disadvantages, well, you're stuck with going on 4 boat holidays a year, which after 3 years, our eldest has said, I don't really enjoy this anymore. So we go without the eldest. The youngest is in exam years, so she's been studying this year, and we may not have used a couple of weeks. However, over the 3 years we've had it, I think we've still had 10 holidays. We're still, you're talking 10 holidays for just over £3,000. It's not bad, is it? One of the advantages is the boat is a little bit more homely than a hire boat. For example, you don't often get hire boats that have a log burner. Ours has a log burner and an oil-fired central heating. Ours has 2 bathrooms, one's only an ensuite toilet and the other's a full bathroom with shower. And because there's people regularly on it, I would say our kitchen is better equipped than a lot of hire boats. Downside of that is our boat is over 20 years old now, so the furnishings are a little bit, I'm being unkind when I say twee, but it's not bang up to date. There's a permanent television on there, and our particular boat sleeps up to 6. So anyway, I'm waffling on a bit now, so I've done a quick walkthrough tour, and I'll put a copy of the site plan up, of the boat plan up. I'll do a very quick walkthrough of the boat from the front. There's the dinette with sleeping for 2. Another dinette. Kitchen. Bathroom with shower. Ensuite, and the main bedroom. Can't believe for all the times I've taken my camera on the boat, I've only done one walkthrough. But I hope that gives you a rough idea. As I said, it does look a little bit twee, but we like it. It's comfortable once you've got all your stuff on it. As you saw, I also put up a picture of the boat plan, which gives you a rough idea of what it looks like inside. But the whole point of this video was to tell people a little bit about share boat ownership. It wasn't one I was planning on making. It's just, while I've been trying to grow the travel channel, I've been throwing a few shorts up, and I threw a couple of shorts up of some of our journeys on the canal through locks and things, just purely because I had nothing else to put up that night. And one of them did really well. It had the best bit of 6,000 views. So someone said to me, well, why don't you make one about all your canal holidays? I hadn't thought about them, and I'm not sure if this is the only one I'll do. So why not put a comment below to say what else you'd like me to talk about? I've done, as I said earlier, 10 trips. So we've got plenty of journeys to tell you tales of, or I might just keep it to shorts. If you want to see more canal stuff, let me know. Otherwise I'll go back to advice on trips to sunnier and further climes. But thanks for watching, everyone, and I've really enjoyed telling you about one of my hobbies. And if you like what you see, subscribe. I'm happy with that.